Oh, okay. Oh, let me call you right back, though. All right. All right. Peace. I'm just gonna start reading. Get that. I'll just use this one. All right. I'm gonna just start reading from this. For better and for worse. For better and for worse. The North American continent. I gotta put this down. This is crazy how getting older. Hey, you gotta embrace it. You gotta know sometimes you're not gonna be able to see things. Or when you're reading this stuff, it'd be like, wow. Because I'm 52, so it's like, really? I don't believe I should be going through this. It's like, to me, it just seems like things they put in our food and drinks and all that type of stuff that cause people to age older before their time because these experimental doctors are some fools. Witches, fools. They some fools. Now let me read this. The European roots of American Christianity. For better and for worse, the North American continent first encountered the Christian faith in Western European dress. It's got dress too, Dress. It did not take long until the American environment and the creativity of American believers began to modify that European heritage. Yet to this day, it is only necessary to mention names like Britain's C.S. Lewis, Poland's Karl Wad something Tola, John Paul II, or German's Hans Kang to recall how strong the influence of European Christianity remains for Americans. During the colonial period, the European influence was much more concentrated than it is today. Catholics missionaries from France and Spain ranged over all of North America, but the settlements from which the United States would come were overwhelmingly English and Protestant. The great influx of immigration from Central and Eastern Europe and the religious diversity that this immigration would bring is in parentheses Orthodox, Catholics, Jewish, establishment Protestants, dissenting Protestants, and a rainbow of tongues. A rainbow of tongues, okay? Was still far in the future. The rainbow of tongues was still far in the future. Listen to that. They had a plan, a plot on world order, okay? The evangelization of blacks, unwilling immigrants from Africa, was barely underway. But that project, which mingled stupendous hypocrisy and miraculous conversions, would one day also alter the Western European tone of American faith. As different as colonial Christianity was from what it would become in the 19th and 20th centuries, it did exhibit a number of features which have always characterized the course of the faith in America. While it is true that Puritanism dominated religious life in the northern English colonies, and that the Church of England was the established church in the southern, it is also true that seeds of diversity were sown from the first before the English Puritans arrived in Massachusetts in 1630. The Dutch Reformed had settled in New York before 1700. German-speaking Mennonites were established in Pennsylvania and Swedish Lutherans in Delaware. Even among the speakers of English, the story of colonial religion is more than the story of Puritan New England and Anglican South. For the story must include Catholics, Quakers, Baptists of several varieties, Presbyterians from Scotland and Ireland, and smaller numbers from other groups. I'll read this a little bit more and then I'm done, okay? If the diversity of latter American Christianity was embroiled in the colonial period, the characteristically American tension between Christianity and cultural values arrived full grown. Early immigrants were both European and Christian. Sometimes this had a neutral effect, as in the transfer of the New World Order and European forms of what is that? Ecclesiastical organizations. Congregational, Presbyterian, Protestant, Episcopal, Catholic, Episcopal. Sometimes it would have a positive impact on the faith, as in the European insistence upon the importance of Scripture. Sometimes, particularly when Europeans confronted the Native Americans, the combination was disastrous. Okay, I'm going to stop right there because they went on to speak about the Indians. They don't want to speak about us, though. They went on to speak about the Indians. Okay, now, Christianity came from Europe, y'all. It did not come from Africa. Christianity, Muslim, and Judaism all came from Europeans. They created it to confuse our people so that we would know who our God truly is. Okay? They wanted us to stay in their religion fields so that even up till 2023 we'll be in confusion. And look at our people. We're all over the place. So I'm going to go on to say this too. Jacob, Esau and Jacob are the same people. Europeans are one, okay? And I showed y'all the map how Russia, Ukraine, all of them are Europeans. I mean, you can't get away from it. France, we must understand all of them work together on with their one world order. You understand? You got to understand it. You got to get it, or then you won't get it. People want to protect these white folks because we've been brainwashed. But you got to understand, they are our enemies on one accord to keep us as slaves. Okay? It's like a systematic slavery now, but step out of place and you will see it's physical because they will shoot your ass and kill your ass. Okay? So you can't get it mixed up. You can't think that, oh, the police are here to help us. No, they're slave patrol. Huh? Here to kill niggas, get us. I ain't gonna say niggas because women are not niggas. We are not niggas. We are not niggas. Negus means king, niggas. It means kings. And that stems back from Haile Selassie. And these are things that I'm learning, that I'm sharing, okay? So this stems back from Haile Selassie with the niggas, Negus, because they were known, his father, Haile Selassie's father, was known to be one of the top-notch, God sent. I'll say God sent, okay? It was a royal line, royal bloodline or something like that. So we'll keep it like that. And so they took out Haile Selassie, You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why a lot of Jamaicans, they understood this is a black man that's for us, just like Martin Luther King Jr. You know, even if he was Freemason, he was still standing up for our people because that's vital. You gotta stand up for our people. You could work for the devil and not know you working for the devil and doing all the devil's work, but still wanting our people free, but you just don't know you doing the devil's work. Like doctors and lawyers and stuff like that. Nurses. Because nurses are told to do whatever the doctors tell them. It ain't like they can do anything. They just do what's told of them. So when the doctors are devils and Satan, they tell the nurse to go give this person drugs that's literally killing them. And so that's how, that works that way. Okay. But here's the thing right here. Jacob adopted Manasseh and Ephraim, okay, for their 12 tribes. So Jesus spins off of this. Now, this is where Jesus come into play. So how is it that Manasseh and Ephraim, which is really Judah, which is Judaism, all this is Judaism. It stems. It's all connected. It's all together. Judaism. I'll just say this. I'll say this. For people who like Israelites, y'all proclaiming Judah and this and that, go read Judah's judgment is in Jeremiah 44. Read all of that. Read all of Jeremiah 44. Okay? You're going to see that Judah's judgment in Jeremiah 44. Okay? But Manasseh and Ephraim are adopted. And, they all of the 12 tribes supposed to get land and this and that. Okay? These liars, that's all they do is lie. They are born liars. Manasseh and Ephraim are adopted. So how could Jesus be included in the Abraham, which y'all gotta understand, these people done wrote some shit. Okay, they didn't took Ishmael out, and Ishmael ain't no good. Oh, okay. We gonna see, because them Ishmael lights are on you European asses today. And this ain't over. This just getting started. Okay. This some real shit. If Jesus is connected to Manasseh and Ephraim, this is where it stems, from the lineage of Jesus. How could Jesus even come from that? How could Jesus even come from Judaism? How? Because these liars wrote this stuff. They put in these lies. They wrote this stuff. So you got to understand, Manasseh and Ephraim are adopted. They're not born into the family. So with their lies, it only brings on confusion, because people out here truly worshiping Jesus. It's so sad. It's so sad, because I did too. But when the truth start coming into our hearts and minds, we gotta get rid of the lies. Okay? Gotta get rid of the lies, because if we telling our children these same lies, like how we used to tell, I never did, but to tell your child that Santa Claus is coming to your house, that's Satan is coming to your house. Just think about it. Satan, Santa, come on, they trick up words, okay? So it's Satan coming to your house. That's all. Because the holidays are all pagan, all evil. So to tell your family lies like that, you a liar. You acting like a European. So all these things that we're celebrating are evil that they came up with because it's celebrating their people. Their people are evil, demonic. Okay, so that Manasseh and Ephraim, Joseph, the story about Joseph fake too. I just haven't found where at, but let me read to y'all Manasseh and Ephraim, just so where is that? Okay, hold on.